Hi Aries, welcome to your quantum reading. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Wow, welcome to my cross watchers. Cross watcher, maybe you're dealing with an Aries and the message is actually for you. So feel free to take it however it resonates with you and your situation. Keep in mind, these are general and timeless readings. So whatever. You guys can check out my website, link down below in the description box. You also can follow me over on Instagram. I just post more crazy things on quantum physics and stuff like that. And thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing. Thank you for all the ways you've just been here and supported the channel. Let's dive in. We've got a little viper douche. Look at that little douche. So we have fear and healing. I'm sorry, that was so unprofessional. Okay. Oh wow, how appropriate. Maybe this is my lesson. Okay, we have deer and the viper. So there could be an energy coming forward mainly out of fear. And this might really test you, Aries, because you might have to be kind. I'm saying that with a level of hilariousness. Okay, something could be shifting about your energy. Because even you, like Viper, right? You could be feeling as though this energy has a level of toxicity to it. And you're like, but Spirit might be teaching you lessons about grace. It's not always the funnest, but it is super helpful in the energy. I promise you. If you can master that, seriously, you are a master at energy. I am not even joking. I've seen some pretty powerful things play out. Shifting in energy is when you don't reflect what's coming at you, if you don't become absorbed by the fear, which makes me think that there's an energy that's like preparing to attack or react. Okay, you're going to surprise this energy a lot. I feel like there's a person that has an expectation coming forward towards you. I don't know why. Like, this person could have interacted with you in one particular way, but when you come around this in a different capacity, you're going to act very different. I don't know what it is. And it might be even a reaction from you that kind of surprises you, because something significant is shifting here where you actually are feeling a lot of empathy for a person or their situation. And that might, like, there could be something significant that's going to shift here because you move into, like, kindness. Okay? You've got the retrograde. So there's, the only one I can think of, the only retrograde I know of that we're in is Pluto. There should be no other retrogrades. So we're just, maybe there's an element of that coming in. I don't want to talk too much on it because, to be honest, I probably will, let's be honest. Okay, geocentric model is like something about, is this like holes in aura? What is that? I'm pretty sure that's like like something about the boundaries being blurred. I'm like about 99.9% sure that that is what. I'm pretty impressed that I learned all these cards, to be completely honest with you, because there's a lot of scientific processes behind these, for crying out loud. Okay, I'm in a mood. Shoman. Geo. Asha. Okay, there we go. So, wow, how appropriate. Wounded ego. I was like, there was something, I was wrong. Okay. That is a wounded ego, my friend. Oh. So it looks like the retrograde is bringing back an energy that you could have wounded their ego. I don't know what the heck happened between the two of you, but something's going on. Okay. So this card is related with ego, insecurities, and projection onto others. When we take something personally, it does not say anything about the other person, but it does say a lot about ourselves. Did that hurt? It should not. So, ego's been damaged. Okay. Wow. That's why this person is coming in. Okay, Aries. So now we switch up the dynamic a little bit. This is what it feels like. Here we go. There's a person, I feel like you damaged their ego. I'm not totally sure how this is playing out. It could just be from you staying no contact. Some of you guys could have said something that really like wounded this person's ego. I don't know what it was. They're coming back around, or a lot of their action takings, like they're in a place of fear. They're trying to heal themselves. I don't think that they really know how to. Look at you coming across as the Temperance. Wow. Wow. That is Sagittarius. So, feels like the more that you have grace and kindness, this energy will dissipate. That is another fire energy. Look at this. I'm not even making this up. Look what flipped out. The Sun card. The most positive card in the deck. I'm an Aries this week. So, you've got, there's Sagittarius, which is your cousin sign. You have Leo, which is your other cousin sign, and fire right in the middle. Every time these kind of combos come out, I'm always like, wow, what an interesting energy. You're in some kind of new passion. You might be doing something very new. It looks like you're very like either illuminated, or you're coming across as like very high vibrational, whatever the heck that's meaning. You have the Magician right here. That can be an Aries card. Typically it's Gemini, Virgo, but I feel like that's the other energy you're dealing with. Ah, yeah. 7 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles. Shiz. Okay. What else? What else? Okay. What else here? Oh, all right. So we've got the 6 of Wands. And we've got this King of Swords. Okay, this is so funny. If you are not dealing with an air sign or some kind of mercurial human, I'd be very surprised. Like, you could, male or female, don't get caught up on the gender. I feel as though you could be coming across as very victorious or receiving a lot of attention, Aries. Maybe it's just your time to shine or get a lot of recognition in some capacity, but it looks like you're receiving a lot of attention. Okay. Money looks good, but oh, yeah. So, yeah, that's where the grace comes in. Wow. Okay, there were 3 signs that all in the readings this week that got the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups, which to me is a big deal. Okay, that might not be to you guys, but to me it is. You have got the Page of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, Knight of Swords, and the Fool card. Interesting. Okay. It feels like you're in some kind of new arena. You might be doing something very brand new, but it also looks like the King of Swords, it's saying that you might have this level of perception, or like maybe this is something about you might be moving into a higher level of consciousness. but seeing things very clearly with the King of Swords, okay? There's an energy that's going to come back around, or something is going to come up in your awareness with this King of Swords. And it's tied to another person, okay? Aries, to be completely honest, I'm not totally sure who's who in this dynamic. You might even be coming across as the Viper. Dare I say, there could be something that's going to come up. I'm not saying you guys are like toxic. Like maybe there's an energy that's, you're like preparing for, it's almost like catastrophizing. I don't know if I said that right, but you could be energetically just feeling a lot. I actually feel like things are pretty positive, or you could be coming across as unfazed. The Temperance card is kind of like that you're just, maybe internally you're at peace in a particular way, or you're just kind of unfazed. Like you're coming across as very patient in this process or this situation, or almost like your feathers are unruffled. Whether that's the actual case, but I'm not going to lie, there's not even any cards that are telling me opposite. And I almost feel like you feel at peace with yourself. Maybe there's something that's come up to the surface where you feel like you did nothing wrong, or that's why I almost feel like you're kind of moving through this energy kind of a little bit seamlessly. Seven of Wands is like, there is a lot of opposition coming at you. I will say that. The Seven of Wands could be, maybe you're feeling as other people, like as you're elevating, that are kind of like against you in some capacity. There's an energy particularly that is somewhere in your orbit. I don't know who or where or what is happening. They are graceful. Like and that might be kind of surprising you, because you're getting so much opposition in one direction, or it's like so much, it's so opposing you, and you're like, wow, these people are legit set off by everything that you're doing or saying. I think it's because of these communications. Look at this. So you have the Ten of Cups, and this is some kind of fascinating connection you might have to a particular person, because you might be, maybe you're dealing with someone that's kind of similar like this. Like, isn't it funny? Oh my gosh, who was it in my Vimeo comments that said they were dealing with the Knight of Swords? They're back. They're back. They're here in the energy again. Okay, so you might have some kind of connection to a particular person, and it looks like it's a fresh new energy. Here's the Fool card. You might be taking a leap toward this particular connection, because either you guys are moving into a connection, maybe it's long term, or you just feel like this person is family. Look at this Ten of Cups. See this specific one? Look at the child on the back. Look how interesting that is. And look how it's coming across even in this way. Look at this is the weirdest thing. This is almost like the Page of Pentacles on the back. Look at that. And then look, some of you guys could be moving into a dynamic, and I'm not totally sure how it's going to play out. You guys might naturally find yourself in situations where you like are maybe you'll be like included in a family. This is very weird, or it's something weird. It's like, also for some of you guys, this might not be for all of you, so take it with a grain of salt, but you might usually find yourself in home situations, like where you're living with couples, or like that's where you find yourself to be more comfortable, is that you like, I don't know if you're like a third party, but it's not like a negative third party. You usually find yourself drawn to like people who are in relationships, but you have like an integrity, like there's no negative intentions, but you usually find yourself just like merging in with a family unit, and that's where you might be making progress in some weird way. I know that this is going to be a weird reading for some of you guys. To be honest, I don't even really know. But that is something fascinating that I'm getting here, because I think that there's a new chapter of something that's about to start off. It's going to come in with a bit of a bang, because I'm not going to lie to you, this feels a little pressurized. I think everything's going to be fine, but there's a person here that's going to shift. And it's going to get triggered by some kind of ego wounding. I don't know how that's going to play out. And to be honest, I don't know if it's you. I do think it's someone around you, Aries. That someone's ego gets wounded a bit here, and like you could have made a movement out of fear, and now, like, I don't know, there's just another energy around you that you feel is very graceful and kind. Like you keep maybe expecting them to have a negative reaction towards you, but they actually aren't. They're just like they're like a really mature energy around you. And that's the energy I'm kind of seeing, that I don't know, you might not totally know what to make of that, but I'm seeing something here where something significant is about to shift. This is going to dissolve away. That's going to shift out of your experience, but the process of it might feel a bit intense. Whatever this person's reaction is, that's where I feel like something significant is going to come up to the surface for you. But it looks like you're going to come out of it victorious. But I am also seeing someone might be feeling wounded by the attention that you're receiving. That could be affecting someone's ego. Okay. Maybe they're not getting the same amount, or I don't know what it is, but someone's ego is getting super triggered in some particular way. Okay. Let me dive into the extended Aries. I don't freaking know what this is talking about. If you guys want to join me over there, feel free. Go down below, click on the Vimeo link, see it over there. But Aries, if this is where we leave things, sending you so much love. Wishing you all the very best. See you in your next reading. Take care.